It's rabbits again. Like last time was rabbits, this time is also rabbits. We're just doing rabbits. Rabbits before, rabbits again, rabbits forever. Rabbits a million times. Just rabbits. All the way down, rabbits. The difference is going to be that last time I fucked up and blocked off our entry to the prince, so we just killed the warden for literally no reason. And this time, I am going to do not that. And away we go. There is one thing I do want to point out. First of all, let me get my rabbits into position. There is something I do want to point out. Barda TERROWIN and Beatrix Tresselfort. This is, in fact, sexual dimorphism. This is male face for rabbit. This is female face for rabbit. Rabbits actually have a different face for male and female characters, and that's really, really cool. And it's also really interesting because I don't think any of the other races have that. And if they do, I haven't noticed. And if I haven't noticed, what the fuck am I doing? What's going on? XP. Anyway. So, I have had plenty of opportunity over the space of the past 2 weeks to really, really get to grips with rabbits. I've spent a lot of times practicing, because I've for literal years, I have ignored rabbits, I have disregarded rabbits, I have disrespected rabbits, I have talked shit about rabbits, I have basically refused to take rabbits along unless they were basically made out of gold or came equipped with some incredibly powerful things that I desperately needed. Otherwise, I would just say no to rabbits. And the reason why I would say no to rabbits, in my defense, is because their racial ability is very, very strong for the first half of the first street. And then after the first half of the first street, it becomes next to useless. It does 15 vitality. It's a trap that does 15 vitality damage to anything that is pushed or moves onto it. And that 15 vitality damage is not just base, it's permanent. That is the exact amount. It will not do more than that unless you play a card on it that increases its functionality. What I mean is, if you have charge and you throw down a trap and push someone onto the trap will not take the extra damage from charge. If that mob has vulnerability and 100 stacks of overwhelm on him, it doesn't matter. It's still 15 vitality damage. Which means that here in the earliest stages of the game, that is very, very strong. And everywhere else, it is next to useless. I that was a bad misplay. I could have killed both of these, and I was not paying attention. We'll see. He said to no one about nothing. Well, hold on. I have come to respect what rabbits bring to the table. And it's not a grudging respect either, actual respect. Rabbits still do have a number of talents that I would consider to be basically useless, just absolute trash garbage. But they also do have several talents that are excellent. And those excellent talents are the ones that I am going to try to aim for. Nope, none of this. Jeez. I'm going to try to lean towards. There's two in particular that I am looking for, and there is one in particular that I will take every possible option of. We'll discuss it when I get to it, but in the meantime, let's get rid of this card. Holding on for a decent weapon. Come on. Oh, yes. Ooh. Okay, so first of all, their stamina is too low for a heavy armor this early on. However, this is a great loadout this is basically what TERRORWIN is going to be holding for the rest of the game. A falchion in the main hand, roundel dagger in the offhand. This is an excellent setup for TERRORWIN and also for our team. This means that I can make good use of flurry, I can make good use of akimbo, and Also, I have a lot of bleed. I have a lot of bleed very early on. As a matter of fact, I have enough bleed that I'm going to go after that heavy patrol after this. Look at that. Nope, nothing? Okay. That's a ton of bleed for this early in the game. I really like that. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I have come to respect that rabbits are actually quite strong, and I've been wrong about rabbits. I've been wrong about rabbits all this time. That's the purpose of this very brief series. XV was wrong about the rabbits. Shoot. Well, at the very least we can knock you out. Ouch. Not thrilled about it, but at the very least, I mean... Okay, reserves is good. Alright. Reserves, by the way, is the reason why both of my guys are in the back row. I'll explain when we get to it. Don't really like this. Don't like this at all. I'll take the pivot, and I will aim to replace it later. Practice maneuver. That's the one that I want. Oh, okay. Fuck you, Heavy Patrol. We're going after the Kilderkin. Hello, Kilderkin. If you are new to this, if you're new to this game, do you see these otters? They're not weasels. These are otters. If you see these otters, you aim for these otters. These otters are your very best friends. They are the only reliable way of getting red powder. Red powder is so extremely powerful of a card that it is one of 2 cards that I am aware of that Montebaro has actually nerfed. You used to be able to get red powder as just a regular card reward from any encounter. They removed that because it's too strong. It's way too powerful. Kilderkin now are the only reliable way of getting red powder into your deck. There's a couple of other things that... encounters that will add red powder. The Powder Master has a much higher chance of picking up red powder. Okay, let's see what you're doing. So that is 20 damage coming in on you. I'm sure I could do something about that. First of all, let's get you the fuck out of the way. Five damage and 10 damage. Okay, well, in that case, just load up on armor for the moment, I guess. What are you doing? 5 damage, sweet? Okay, well, I'm sure we can just kill you. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. That 5 bleed. Rondel Dagger, by the way, is... it's extraordinary for an offhand. It's extraordinary for an offhand. So this is practiced maneuver. In my opinion, I believe that this talent is... it is one of the strongest in the game. It is one of the best support talents that I have seen in this game. Almost without exception. It is very, very easily a top 5 card. It is rabbit specific, and it is one of the main reasons why I have come to respect the shit out of rabbits. So practice maneuver is you swap with one character. Both characters gain 5 armor, and then you draw 2 cards. And all of that for 1 stamina. And also, it does not banish. This is a lot of benefit for a single stamina. That's a lot. Just the 2, if it just drew 2 cards, this would be a lot. If it just gave 2 characters 5 armor, that would be a lot. If it just swapped positions for 1 stamina, that would be a lot. But that it does all 3. And also, this combos extremely well with the well, hang on one second. This combos extremely well with certain passives that I hope we get. I hope we get them passives. Hello, Invigorating Blow. Do I already have an Invigorating Blow? What am I thinking of? 1 second. I did not. Okay, perfect. So one thing I do want to point out about Invigorating Blow. So Invigorating Blow, excellent card. Very, very high. You don't really need more than one, possibly two of them in your deck. Honestly, just one is enough. Invigorating Blow. If the final damage is 13 or greater, you gain 2 stamina and 4 restoration, which is health over time. 1 shot of red powder will turn Invigorating Blow into a lot, basically. One shot of red powder will push Invigorating Blow over that threshold. That is what I am trying to say. It's very hot in here. Okay. So what are you doing? Oh, all 3 up on top, huh? Okay, well, first of all, let's get you the fuck out of the way. And let's have you get some of that health back, shall we? Okay. I think this will just kill you. Yeah, that'll be fine. So, okay. Now, okay, hang on 1 second. I don't want to do anything stupid, like increase my armor too much more, because bludgeon incoming. If the opponent has more than 18 armor, applies 4 bleed. 4 bleed is a lot. I could have killed that enforcer. I could have. I have nothing else to say about that. I could have killed that enforcer. I didn't. Instead, I'm killing him now. None and none. None of these. Okay. For max vitality, honestly, it doesn't matter. Either one is fine. I'm going to give it to Tresselfort because Tresselfort has the weaker armor at the moment. And I'm actually feeling good enough about this that I'm going to take out that heavy patrol. We've got a lot of bleed. And this is not one of the really, really dangerous heavy patrol configurations, so I'm feeling good about this. Kenai and Hara. All right, so give me 1 second. All right. Okay, we're good. Okay. That, by the way, this reserves. This is the reason why I've pulled everyone into the back row. So reserves is it's a red powder tier card. When I say that, what I mean is there is no limit to how many reserves you can have in your deck, and they are still valuable. There are 3 cards that I consider to be in this tier, and they are the 3 R's. It is Refresh, Reserves, and Red Powder. There is no limit to how many of any of these 3 cards you can have in your deck, and they are still valuable. 1 second. Okay. I still need a decent weapon for you. I'm not going to take this Deep Strike yet. I will look for it later on. Deep Strike is a straight up nuke. If you have a smaller team. Smaller team means more experience generation because your experience is split in fewer ways. So each individual party member gets more. Well then. I'll get back to whatever the hell I was talking about in a second. This is a difficult choice. Akimbo is... Either of these would be phenomenal. Either of these would be phenomenal. I don't need the flurry because I already have a red powder, so I'm going to start with Akimbo. And I don't really need either of these, unfortunately. This is pretty good, though. Heater Shield I've come to respect also, that it's applied to the rank, not just, its rage is applied to the rank, not just itself, and it's 2 stacks of feint, so you do have 2 turns to have your armor broken. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. We're moving on. Okay. I'm happy with this wishing well. I'm very happy with this wishing well, actually. We're going to get rid of this strike. Fucking yes. Wow. God damn. Okay. That is exactly what I wanted. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this bleed on this rush. So that now, throughout the course of this game, that rush is going to be a very valuable card. All right. I'm going to grab this boat merchant just in case there's something underneath either of those combats that is more valuable than a combat. And there was not. There was a fight or flight. I might actually be able to take that fight or flight. I might be able to take that fight or flight. I have a lot of bleed and I have a red powder. Oh boy, XV. Are you really this dumb? I'm really this dumb. We're going to try this out. Fight or flight this is a lethal encounter. This is a lethal encounter. This is all of the individuals in this encounter are all character types that you will not start seeing until the... Honestly, that Ender Guardsman is possibly 3rd Street. These are all 2nd Street guys in the 1st Street. We have a huge amount of damage incoming. Everyone is hitting poor Tresselford. Okay. Well, first of all, let's get rid of all of this. I'm going to keep this kick. Did not actually help. These get... There's 22 damage coming in on my top. Ooh, boy. Jesus. I swear to God, if I have just ruined my game. It's probably what's just happened, but... Okay. Alright, so... Let's see. Yes! Fuck yeah. Okay. You see the difference bleed and red powder can do? Holy shit, man. Alright, let's see. What are you doing? It's 8 damage coming in on you. Let's see what we can do. Hang on. Here's what I'm doing. So this is going to split the damage a little bit. Instead of a 14 damage coming in on the back row, instead, because he's going to hit the front rank, and he's going to hit the back rank. Okay, good. I want to point something out. Kids, don't try this at home. This encounter is generally lethal. Do not go after this encounter unless you are feeling super fucking There's a couple of different things that you can do to... make yourself ready for this particular encounter, and that would be, first and foremost of which being having recruited someone from the I forget the name of the event, but there's a particular event that you can the League, which allows you to recruit a level 4 character. If you can hit that, you are probably going to be you might be able to handle this fight or flight. We lucked the fuck out. We lucked out. In a lot of ways, we lucked out. In a lot of ways, we have lucked out. hold on. So let's not get cocky here. Damage. I think. Not quite. Not quite. But it also is going to be fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, I can weather that. Holy shit, man. Okay. That's pretty awesome. That's a ton of everything. Double team. Fuck yes. Don't need a superior heavy for right now, although I will put it into my backlog just in case for later. I will take that superior light. Good job, my bunnies. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you fucking killing that encounter. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome. Well done. Well done. And it is an Ardent. Hello, TERROWIN. You are amazing and I love you. Ardent is one of the strongest passives in the game. I personally believe that the single strongest passive in the game is Mouse's Opportunist. Mouse's Opportunist is basically it is almost an instant win button. It is so ridiculously strong. Followed closely by Ardent. Whenever you draw an additional card, gain 2 charge. And I am going to be aiming for just constantly adding additional cards. Okay. Fingers crossed. Here we go. You know what? I'll take that gambler. Absolutely, I'll take that gambler. Well done. It might get harder from here, but not on this street. That is the hardest it's going to get on this street. To be clear. Alright, so we're going to transform... Let's transform one of our guards. Yeah, okay, into a strategy. Nice. This is a card that I almost never take otherwise. Strategy. Every time you move, it is a self-banishing card. Every time you move, gain 5 charge. Every time, I always call it strength. Every time you move, gain 5 charge. Every time you move an opponent, deal 5 damage, banish. Now, keep in mind, we are aiming to have as much move as we possibly can. So that's honestly pretty badass. That's not a bad card to have. Also, it self-banishes, and it only costs 1 stamina. Let's see. It's so good. So at the beginning of every single round from now on, as long as I choose to make that discard, TERROWIN will gain 4 charge, plus also double team, because we're only taking rabbits. Double team is going to be a very high value card for me, and I'm going to pick it up at every opportunity. And this is honestly like we are well on our way. We're well on our way to the prince. We are well on our way to the prince. I want you to pay attention to how much armor I have from just in one round. Let's get rid of the Vanguard. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Let's get some health back for everybody, and then just fuck this guy up. Don't need any of these. Don't want any of these. Okay, there's my fucking crypt. Here's my crypt. That's awesome. Now, again, there are 2 encounters. I've said this not in this recording, but in the past I have said this. There are 2 encounters in the first street that are potentially lethal: Fight or Flight, which we breezed through, and this. The difference between Fight or Flight and the Crypt is that Crypt, you have to take it. Even if you think it's going to kill you, you have to take it. It's not just that it's worth a shot. The reward for this encounter is so tremendous that it's worth the risk. The reward is extraordinary. Ooh, everybody coming in at you, which means I can just scoot you out of the way. And we're going to start work on the ones in the back. We're going to start working on the ones in the back. Not yet. Not yet. But later. All three of these will evade. The reason why this is so dangerous, the reason why this encounter is dangerous, specifically in the first street. So, Crypt is an encounter that actually scales with your level. Each street, you will see a different configuration of guys, depending on what street you encounter the Crypt. This street, you see it like this. The second street, there's only one of these militants, and there's two guys who are have 120 health and do a lot of things that are specifically intended to fuck with Iris, the haunted one. These guys, in the third street, I forget what it is, but it includes wraiths. These guys are the reason why this is lethal potentially in the first street, because these guys, their first attack applies 3 bleed. If you run into that this early on, when you definitely don't have, not definitely, but you probably don't have any measures, any countermeasures for bleed. If all 3 of these guys, and also because you're not likely to have a very large party, if all 3 of these guys aim at the same one, that one dude can get overloaded with bleed and just die. Especially here in the first street, where it's possible to run into this before you've even gotten your first level, which means it's possible to run into this when you have as little as 24 health. Anyway, all that aside. Oh, that's so fucking good. That is so fucking good. We are going to get the ancient amulet, and these guys are not really going to stop us. We're already in a very, very, very strong shape. Okay. Okay. I'll take the second wind, sure. Ancient Amulet. At the end of your turn, cards remain in your hand rather than being sent to the discard pile. That's it. That's it. This has changed it changes the entire game. It is one of the most, if not the most powerful effects in the entire game. And now we have it on the first street. I'm happy about it. A lot of damage coming in on my top row. You gonna be okay there, Tresselford? Yeah, you seem fine. Good lord. TERRORWIN, do you know what's going on here? Okay. So, I have a running gag somewhat internally. I have 2 separate recordings. One is called Tresselfort, Destroyer of Worlds. It is about a mouse who, it's a mouse with Opportunist on a Powder Master run, which means that mouse was basically just capable of terrifying and absurd things. And TERROWIN, who eats gods, which was another mouse that it's another mouse with Opportunist, this time in an Iris run. So I have occasionally referred to the illustrious Tresselfort family, the illustrious TERROWIN family, and now I have rabbits from each of those clans. So, I feel like I am really, really badly jinxing myself. So I'm going to keep my mouth shut for a moment at least. Just a moment. Just a moment. I will take that instinct. Level 4. All right. All right. All right. All of these suck. Yep, these are not great. I'm going to take the Sadist Cunning, and I'm going to look for an opportunity to trade it out for something better. Tresselfort? It's funny because the Terrorwin was Beatrix Terrorwin. So it's Beatrix Terrorwin and Barda. It's Beatrix Tresselfort and Barda Terrorwin. If I go back to the Tresselfort Destroyer of Worlds and I find that Tresselfort's name was Barda Tresselfort, I don't know what I will do. I don't know what I will do. Carapace is Carapace is a very, very interesting card, but I can't guarantee that he's going to be on the front. It would be. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it because I almost never do. And at the very least, that will be pretty interesting going up against the little poison bitches in the second street. All right, so Donald Durwater is the only one that we will potentially be recruiting, and that is a damn shame because Bjorn Riansworth is coming in hot with some pretty decent shit. Look at that. Well, it's not great. I hate counterweight. The flail is not amazing. Neither is the round shield is fine. Flow is okay, and that's nothing. So let's get this rabbit because we are only taking rabbits. It's rabbits, ride or die, rabbits, rabbits or die. I am going to go ahead and am I going to go ahead and? I don't think I'm going to go ahead and. I don't think you need a heavy armor just yet. We're gonna hold on for a moment. We're gonna hold on to that. And I predict this will be fucking Spitter again. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. I mean, like, I almost. This is the only one I ever see. Every single run, every run. It's just him. It's just Spitter. That's the truth. It's Spitter all the way down. Fuck's sake. All right. Okay, that'll do. Not quite. There we are. Okay, so let's... Double team only gains in value the more of the same race that you add. Just make sure that whoever casts it is in the center. Oh, shit, man. Want to see something really fucking funny? Fuck you, Spitter. You little piece of shit. Okay. I have a lot of talents that I'm not thrilled about, but at the same time also, I mean, like, I cannot possibly complain. Counterweight is awful. It's I'm sure that the problem with counterweight is simply that I do not know how best to use it. I may actually end up keeping Durwater with that shield for a while because the take cover that it spawns is a talent, which means it will combo off of flow. Anyway, enough of all that. I didn't even get most of the passives that I was looking for. Just the addition of Ardent increases my chances of killing the prince by a truly stupid amount. a second, please. Oh. Alright, well. I think both of these guys will die by punching Tresselfort. Or just from bleeding. Another double team I will absolutely take. It's probably going to be the last double team that I pick up. Durwater with the Superior. Really? Because Durwater does have a shield, I'm going to swap over and make sure that TERROWIN has the Superior Medium. Hang on. Okay, well, let's get you up to 4 then, shall we? Ugh. Ick. I'll take Rake, and I'll look for an opportunity to get rid of it. Okay. Okay. Ooh. That's gonna be fun. Oh, I'm super excited about this. I'm just gonna hang back and wait for a moment. So I've just put on Carapace, and this here footman is going to be hitting him 3 times. Those of you who are familiar with this game may be familiar with Carapace, what this is. This is what the spearmen of the second, that's the spearmen that you start seeing in the 2nd street and that you will see through until the end of the 3rd street. The ones who kill mice. That's their big trick. I have always... Look at this. Fuck you. Look at that. All right. Every single time he hit, the retaliate on him, the thorns on him, increased by 2. That's what happened there. All right. So to explain what just happened there. Okay, so I discarded a bunch of cards and drew 3. 3 cards because of Ardent turns into 6 strength on TERROWIN. I then had TERROWIN use where is it? Use Invigorating Blow. Remember, again, Invigorating Blow. If it's 13 or more, I get back 2 stamina and I gain 4 restoration, which was enough for him to be able to use his falchion. Not this rotate yet, and not that withdraw either. Okay, we're gonna... Ooh, I'm going to do a thing. I'm not going to take this Courage. I'm going to go to Gambler, and then I'm going to go to Sage. The reason why is because both Gambler and Sage have an opportunity to reroll talents. Not cheaply. Let's get rid of this counterweight. I fucking hate it. False opening is fine. Okay, we're going to take the Sage. You hear explosives in the background. It is because it is the 4th of July, and that's just what happens. Let's get rid of this Rake. Whose is this? I guess another pivot? Shit, man. We're going to take this Dux, and we're going to hope for a Pale Stone, because that will give everybody, hey, look at that, it's a Pale Stone. I say this a lot, I'm going to say it again. Don't go after the fucking Fortune Teller. The Fortune Teller does not mean you... does not mean you well. That's yes. The Fortune Teller only means you harm. It only means you harm. I'm certain that there must be positive outcomes in there, just the same way that I'm certain that there must be other Act 1 street bosses other than fucking Spitter. But every time I've gone to the fortune teller, I have saddled myself with a really, really serious curse. I've seen 2 that I can get from that encounter, and both of them fucking suck. Really, really and truly, both of them fucking suck. Don't go. Don't try it. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It's not going to do much because they're targeting specifics, but I can, however, use this. Draw some extra cards. At least get one of them down. I still say, and I still very strongly believe that that rabbits, I have dramatically undervalued rabbits. However, it is still true that rabbits happen to have a lot of talents that I hate. It is unfortunate that rabbits have so many talents that I think very, very little of. But I do not believe that that by itself is enough to, to stop taking rabbits. I'm going to. What I'm saying here is that moving forward, I am going to start including rabbits in my runs a lot more often. And not only take them if the rabbit in question has just absolutely everything going for him. I will start actually taking rabbits. It's okay, he'll die to that bleed. Bye-bye. The reason why I wanted this encounter in particular, the Pale Stone, is because of this. Now, if you have, this is the docs are they were included with Iris the Haunted One, and each of these encounters does something different if you have Iris with you. This one, if you have Iris with you, sets Iris's max health to 150, but you need to have a spirit out or you will bleed 10 damage per round, apart from the first round. If you don't have Iris with you, everybody just gets 1 will, which means I don't need, I'm not going to need to add an extra point of will to any of these rabbits for the rest of this damn game. This penitence we're going to ignore because the only thing that we can get out of it is a ruin. It's a ruin that is a curse. It's one that is useful if you have. It's very useful if you have Iris. Without Iris, it is not. So we're going to start with you, and then we're going to continue on with you. Okay. Alrighty, and yeah. Okay, that's fine. We can just fuck this guy up. Bye-bye. Now, I don't really have anything that I can fish out of banish. I'm going to take Law of Exchange. I'll take Law of Exchange because I do have quite a few things that I would be comfortable with banishing permanently. All right. So we're going to start off with the exotic merchant. Then we're going to go to the black market. Black market. I don't have enough. I don't have. Ooh, I see. I see. I don't have enough for rivalry. So let's take a look at what else they do have. What do we have? Blitz. These are the other. I don't think I've ever actually bothered to show these off because rivalry is extremely strong. I've also learned that copycat under talents is extremely strong. That is not bad. Constitute. Nope. And Blitz, deal 4 damage plus 3 for every Blitz in your deck. If your hand is empty, spawn a Blitz to your discard pile. So that's no good. I guess I'll take Waiver. I guess I also don't have a choice. And that also means that I will not be bothering to go after the black market. Because what I want from the black market costs $350. And I don't have any. I don't have any dollars. I have $106. That's not enough dollars. That Ender Clipper, these Clippers, I have been waiting for these guys. I've been waiting for these guys. I've been waiting for these guys because of Carapace, which I will keep in my deck. I'm gonna go ahead and ruin this kick. It's not gonna do me too much good right now. Anyway, let's get one more card. Worth it. What I wouldn't give, seriously, what I wouldn't give for an arterial rupture right about now. Who are you going after? They're both going after him. They're both going after him. Oh my god, that's so exciting for me. Alright. So, discard a card from your draw pile, choose a card from my discard pile to replace it with. So I am going to pull that double team back in. What don't I want to see? I don't want to see this flail. I do want to see this double team. That's the other thing that you can, by the way, do with practice maneuver. You don't actually have to make a swap. You can just stand still, gain the 5 armor, and take the 2 cards. That is also an option. I am evening this out a little bit because I'm very, very excited. I've been waiting for this. Okay, so Tresselfort has Carapace. Every time Tresselfort takes a hit, this retaliate will increase by 5. There are 16 hits coming in on him. 16 hits. Want to see what that looks like? I think I'm going to like having Carapace around. It is, however, very stunty. So, like, I may want to get rid of it later on. I don't know. We'll see. You will not die from that bleed. So you die from this anyway. Get that red powder back. You're not doing anything interesting. I will say it is very, very nice being able to have that I do have cards that I can just discard or banish. That is quite nice. I like that a lot. Who don't we like? I know that I'm ignoring this guy. He's about to throw a bunch of poison around, but frankly, I've got a ton of armor, so I'm not really concerned about that. So instead, we're going to discard this withdraw, and we will ask for this red powder back. Yeah, I'm not concerned about it, because they're all going to die this round. But you get a little bit of health back, a little bit of health back. So you fuck him up. You fuck him up. I will take a third double team. That is the last double team that I will pick up, but I will take it. Whenever this character moves, they gain 10 armor. That is what I have been looking for. We're going to see how this goes. I have the reason why I'm swapping their much more reliable armor for something that is weaker is because I have so many double teams in my deck. It's the only reason why. And if it sucks, if I notice that I am starting to ail because of it, I can swap shit around. It's not the end of the world. There's Fenra. Okay. Lot of armor. Like to see it. Let's get the bleed on you, shall we? Let's go to the pivot and bring back the polished maneuver. And let's bring a double team back into our hand next round. You will not burn through that. We'll get some bleed. That's fine. I don't think you'll live through this round. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to guarantee you're not going to live through this round. There we are. Goodbye. Don't need another akimbo. I might... No, I don't need another akimbo. Get rid of that completely. Okay. We set? We're set. Yeah, we're fine. Moving on. Light-footed. Whenever this character moves, they gain 3 stamina. That's one of the ones I was looking for. That means that I'm going to have Tresselfort favor swapping places with TERROWIN. Whenever this character plays a card, throws around some poison, that's fine. Not super exciting, but it is addition. It's it's damage. Damage is damage. So I want to. This is the reason why I have 3 double teams in my deck. That is 12 damage down the line plus 5 strength for each. Not 12 damage. 12 armor. 12 armor. So round 1, I am now up to 36, 64, and 46 armor, with superior light, and agile. I'm just saying, it's a pretty good start. And what do I... let's get rid of the solid footing. Let's ask for another double team back. Okay. I'm going to keep that withdraw. I am going to actually... I'll discard that because I want to keep this withdraw. And the reason why I'm going to keep this withdraw is because... 10 stamina. Every time she moves, she gains 10 armor. Every time he moves, he gains 3 stamina. Also, 32 charge. That's ridiculous. Who don't we like? This guy's got the most health. We've decided not to like you. That should be enough of you. Let's see. Okay. Let's bring that practice maneuver back in. Whoop, this one back into hand. Well, not back into hand, but that's the top of my draw pile. I will get it next round. I am liking having Carapace, especially with as much movement as I have. I can kind of guarantee that I'll be able to soak up hits like this, for example. It's 4 damage coming. Well, I mean, like, this person is going to die right now, but if he wasn't, he'd get, wrecked by the Carapace. I'm going to keep this take cover in turn. It's not going to discard, so that it's a... remember, Durwater has flow. Flow will reduce the stamina cost of 1 card in hand to 0 whenever this character uses a talent. And because take cover, which is... it's the bonus effect of his shield, is a talent. Well, it's not the one I wanted, but still, it's fine. Hey, look at that. Another chance to get it right. I think this should be it. Yep, okay, good. I'll take that calculating strike. It's about time we saw some preparation. All right, fingers crossed. Give me something good. Look at this. Okay, this is lovely. This is lovely. Whenever you draw 8 or more additional cards in a turn, you may put a random card from your banished pile into your hand. Now, I want you to ignore the word random. That's not what this does. It's not a random card. You pick a card to pull out of your banished pile, which means I'm going to need some more decent cards to banish. This would have been great if I had enough money to grab that rivalry, but I'm not going to cry about it. What are you doing? Okay. A lot of damage incoming. I'm not thrilled about it. It's not a lot of damage incoming. Some damage is incoming that I'm not thrilled about. Well, that's 1 down, and that's 2. Let's get the Fenris Rapier back in hand, shall we? 9 damage? Not great. Not the end of the world. I'm annoyed I need more movement cards. I need a lot more movement cards. Here we are. Speaking of which, it's in here. Strategy. How are you all doing? So it's 9 damage coming into you, 12 damage in the bottom row. So let's have no damage to the bottom row, shall we? Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm counting cards to see exactly how many card draw effects I really need in order to take full advantage of that. At the bottom. And the answer is more than what I've got, which is fine. It's fine. I am going to be favoring events that permit me to reroll talents. And if I have to, I will... Oh, wrong one. My bad. Come on. Oh, I didn't... I'm trying to push on you! I'll take a second... Yes, I'll take a second rush. I'll take a second rush. Because of... Oh, hello, Mentor. Because I have Ardent, I will take a second rush. And what we are going to be duplicating is red powder. We want as much red powder. I am annoyed that I don't have refresh. See what we can do. Oh, shit. Are you serious? This? Ooh, boy. Okay, so let's talk about this encounter. And I cannot believe that this fucking encounter, which is a boss encounter for the Powder Master, was hiding behind a regular combat. These 3 guys, each, well, they're going to do various things. Most of what they do sweeps rows, and they have abilities. They're going to be putting red powder, stacks of overwhelm on my guys. Their major danger is this shield wall. Incoming damage to this character is divided by the number of targets on their rank. So when all 3 of them are on the same rank, they take 1/3 damage from everything, including bleeds, by the way. It's a huge pain in the ass. I keep on clicking on the wrong guy, basically. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to banish this carapace. We're going to get the reserve back into my hand, and we're going to try that again. And because I have just drawn at least 8 additional cards, I now have the carapace back in my hand as well. Fortunately, it's not enough. Fudge. Okay, so what this fucker is going to do is just jump straight back to the back row. Yep, now they're not going to take any goddamn damage, and I don't have any displacement. I don't have a quarterstaff, and I don't have a billhook. So this encounter is going to be a bit of a pain. But manageable. Mostly because Terrorwin up there. Mostly because of Terrorwin up there, frankly. That was great. And, okay. All right. Nice. Double red powder is always fun. Good. Okay, so. Good. All right. None of these. I'll take that rotate. I will take that rotate now that I have enough passives that reward me for moving. Tormentor. These guys aren't that bad. Don't really care. I mean, like, it's fine if he gets to move. It's not going to do very much. Let's get that double team back into hand. Tormentors are especially dangerous if you have Iris. If you don't have Iris, they are substantially less dangerous, unfortunately for them. They are specifically made for fucking with Iris. Every time you draw a ruin card, they will apply panicked. Panicked applies in turn pacified, and Iris basically goes around all day, every day, with just like a fucking towering mountain of ruins in her back pocket. Refresh, finally. Look at you. Okay, so yeah, no. Gonna go with the warbow instead. Okay. So, first of all, let's go after that elite combat, shall we? Okay. Let's start looking for decent armor for everybody. So, here we go. Durwater giving him Donald Durwater. Yeah, I can tell by the face now, actually. Donald Durwater, Barda Terrorwin, Beatrix Tresselford. That's really, really interesting that I could just tell by the face now. It's pretty cool. I am going to carry this Rondel dagger around with me for just a moment in case there is someone decent. In case of someone decent in the next recruitment event who needs some stuff. All right, give me a moment. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start working on the back row. 3. Okay, that Rondel dagger will not banish because that banish is triggered by being discarded because it's in the stash. So it's just going to sit around for a little bit. So it becomes discard fodder. Because I have at least one character with Gambler. To explain something, I am a bit freer about my card choices. I am allowing myself to have more cards in my deck that are, strictly speaking, situational because I have cards that banish, and I have cards that, at the beginning of every round, I can discard at least one card in my hand, and I want cards in my hand to discard. Just one bleed? Just one. Okay, so let's start on the front row then. Waiver I'm not super thrilled with, frankly. But it is, it makes for very, very useful discard fodder, so fuck it. Take another refresh. My other option there would have been a deep strike. Deep strike would have been quite good. This, oh, son of a bitch. This is what happened to me last time. I didn't take a hesitation, and it ticked down my prisoners. So instead, I'm just taking the prisoners right now. Where the other, like, I'm going to take 5 damage. Everyone's going to take 5 damage, and that's just, I'll just fucking live with it. I'll just fucking live with it, because I'm not doing that shit again. This time I'm going to be smirt. S-M-R-T. Come on, come on. I'll get the calculating strike back into my hand. Good, good, good. So, first off, Jesus. You'll die from your bleed. Let's get that strategy back, shall we? Now, does that in fact... I didn't pay close enough attention. I didn't pay close enough attention. I don't think, because this didn't seem to stack up charge, this strategy. It did not seem to tick up. It did. There's not 2 stacks, and there's not 2 individual things. So I think that I may have just replaced strategy with strategy. So I'll know that for the future. Just make sure that it's on different characters. I can do that. I can do anything. Okay, that's plenty. Okay. Actually, that was a mistake. I should have allowed... I should have aimed all that at the front row. Because now they're just going to keep... I don't get a delay. Not that big of a mistake. It's not that bad. I'm in very good shape. I am not concerned about what the future holds for me. At least not yet. I have plenty of time for that later. It's not like it matters. All right. I'm done. Don't need another digging deep. 5 damage. Ooh, door. All right. So we're going to go to the wishing well. And in the wishing well, I am going to ditch... I'm going to ditch my last guard. Alright, that's fine. It's not really what I wanted, but, you know, can't always get what you want. May as well put it onto a red powder. I'm going to... looking for better weapons for my... Jesus Christ. Looking for better weapons for my Jesus Christ. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for better weapons for my Jesus Christ. What a piece of shit box. What the fuck? Like, who even left that there? I mean, Unless that was someone's trash and we just blithely looked through someone's garbage. That is also a possibility that I had not considered, that we just looked through someone's trash. Okay, let's get back that refresh. Let's kill you, shall we? Oh, no, you're still alive. Now you're dead. How about you? Particularly care about this waiver so much. Double team, when you're doing a single race, a homogenous race run like rabbits only, double team becomes your very best friend. It's so valuable when you have no variance. When you have no diversity, that card is phenomenal. It is, by the way, not that great of an idea to do something like this. You really do usually want to have some actual diversity. Oh, Okay. Tresselfort is... Tresselfort is taunted. By who? You. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. So Emma, my newest, tiniest, and she's so good. She's so good. We have a new kitten. Her name is Emma, and my wife has just poked in to point out that this whole time she's been in the cat tower that overlooks this office. Even though it is swelteringly hot in here, she's still in here because I'm here. Because she is a very, very, very good girl, and I love her so goddamn much. I would actually kill for this cat. I would kill for any of my cats, but also I would kill for this cat. What are you doing? Just gonna fucking... Yeah, you are. All right. Oh, you're not. You're just gonna fall down and bleed to death. That's also that's nice. I'm all right with that. My deck is becoming a bit bloated, and I don't have nearly enough... For fuck's sake. I don't have nearly as much movement as I am looking for. So that's what my goal is going to be for the next street. I am going to try to... 1 second. Oh wow, 60, huh? Oh hey, wait, I forgot I have these. Level 6. I'll take that flurry. I literally just said my deck is getting a little unwieldy. Whatever. So. I'm going to forfeit this. I don't want that card. Second practice maneuver. Fuck yes. Okay, now we are cooking with propane, probably. I don't know. Propane and propane accessories. All right. Stroke of genius, and then sewers. Don't mind me as I just fucking mutter random references to... Let's get this. 1 second. Which one do I want? Let's have pivot. Okay, arsenal is fine. I can do an arsenal. Uh-oh. All right, well, give me 1 moment. Game appears to have crashed. That's okay. It'll be back up in just 1 second. There we go. Okay, good. I just need to check something very quickly and make sure I didn't lose anything. We are all set. So we're going to take that sewers. We're gonna fight against shit mice. I'm not kidding. Seriously, shit mice. Which, by the way, look at how fucking good this is. Look how good the art in this game is. Holy shit, they look filthy. They look fucking disgusting. They look moldy. Man, I had an opportunity to speak very briefly with this is Monte Barrow is a two-person development team. One person does all of the coding, one person does all of the art, and they have a third individual who did all of the music for them. The music in this game is actually really, really cool. I had an opportunity to speak to them, and they did tell they did tell me that there will be no more paid DLC. They are planning on having one final big free content update, and then they're going to start working on their next project. And whatever the fuck that is, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it, whether it's something that I'm interested or not. I'm gonna buy it, because I mean, I ride or die, man. I am your fan, Monte Barrow. What are you doing? Okay. Boop. Oops. Come on. There we are. No. This. Yeah. Good. In the past, I have not. I have talked about this eccentric. I've talked about it in the past. I didn't understand what it was that it did, and I did not take it in the past whenever I had seen it because of the word random, because it says you may put a random card from your banished pile into your hand. And I took that word random to mean that anything that I banished would potentially come back into my hand, which can include ruins, which can include cards I don't want back in my hand. But no, as soon as I found out that it is, in fact, it is your choice of card from your hand, and also there's no limit to how many times you can trigger it in a single turn. Practice maneuver. Fuck yes. Okay, much better. I'm gonna pick up this chains. And let's see. Hey guys, you got any rabbits? You do have a rabbit, and I can't afford him. That's okay. I don't think I would have taken Rollo Rolfwick anyway. I don't need Plague Doctor. I don't want Blood Fury. I don't need Rake. Club and Heater Shield are fine. Brawler and Energetic are quite nice, but they're very mid. I mean, like it's just a standard. It's just they are solid workhorse passives that are not super exciting. Brawler gives you stacks of anticipation if for every 3 attacks that are aimed at that character, and Energetic, as long as the character has more than 75% vitality, they have 1 more stamina. It's not exciting, but I mean, like, they're not bad. They are not bad passives, but they're also not, exciting passives. And these are also not things that I'm interested in. All right. Well, so let's see who this is going to be. Oh, hey, it's Blister. Blister ain't shit. I'm going to grab something to drink, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so now that Bannerman in the back, be aware that he is there, he will banish the first card played every round. So make sure it's something that you don't want or something that banishes itself. Either one is fine. Okay, not a great first round. Not a great first round. Okay. I think I can get rid of that Rondel Dagger as soon as I'm out of this combat. What did I get banished? Double team! I wasn't paying attention. That's fine. I'm sure I can pull it out of my banish sooner rather than later. Because, by the way, so Eccentric also counts cards that are drawn from preparation. And there's no limit. Again, I said this before, there's no limit. The run that I learned how useful Eccentric was, I managed to pull Rivalry from my banish pile back into my hand 3 times in 1 round. We ate pretty well. By which I mean to say I murdered that man. Ah, balls. Okay, was not paying attention. It's my own fault. There we are. Actually, let's get the reserves back in hand, shall we? Hey, look at this. The double team. Hey, look at this. I have referred to this as the bunny blender, but I think that a better term for this might be 3-rabbit Monte. 3-rabbit Monte. Great pronunciation there. XV. 3-rabbit Monty. Because just basically, these 3 rabbits in the back are just going to keep on swapping positions over and over and over again and building up ridiculous amounts of charge. That is 39 charge right there. Do you see that? That is 39. That's ridiculous. And I can just keep on pulling more shit. Look at that. There is no limit to the amount of shit I can pull. Actually, there is a limit to the amount of shit that I can pull. Every time TERRORWIN moves, TERRORWIN gains 3 stamina. So by constantly moving him like this, him, her, Beatrix TERRORWIN? No, I think it's Barda TERRORWIN and Beatrix TRESSELFORTRESS. Doesn't matter. We'll find out in a minute. Because I can't see this one lasting too much longer. You ain't got no friends. It's a much better turn 3. Okay. So, first off, let's clear some room in hand, shall we? Ooh, no. My bad. Nope. There we are. Just keep on pulling that reserves back into hand, shall we? Enough is enough. Just fucking kill him. There we go. Anyway, so that's what you're seeing here is the and I'm gonna say the word again, the bunny blender. That's what that is. That's what you're seeing there. That's rabbits in the back row, constantly shifting position, building up an extraordinary amount of strength, and then firing it off. So possibly, so the working titles that I have, the working dumb names I have for this build are Bunny Blender, 3 Rabbit Monty, and Rabbit Railgun. I think Rabbit Railgun is probably the. Hold on. Did someone level up? No one leveled up, did they? No. Okay. So what am I doing here? All right. Oh, yes, that's what I was doing in here. I was trying to see who is closest to level up. Halfway to 7, just turned 6. So, Durwater. Oh, motherfucker. Maneuver. That's the other one that I wanted. Whenever this character moves or swaps positions, both characters gain 15 armor. And he's got to practice maneuver. So now, if this character, if Durwater uses practice maneuver to shift with maneuverer, whenever this character moves or swaps positions, both characters gain 15 armor. So now with practice maneuver, that is now if I swap with TERROWIN, that is now worth 20 armor for both characters, and also 4 strength for TERROWIN and 3 stamina for TERROWIN, as well as the 2 cards that I am drawing. This is the Bunny Blender Rabbit Railgun 3 Rabbit Monty. That's what this is. That's the build, and it is it's reasonably broken. It'd be nice too if I can get even more. I'd love if I could get more. I am all about being greedy. These spearmen, by the way, these are the ones that have carapace. They kill mice. They kill mice. But we don't need to worry about that right now, do we? So, hang on one second. Let's... Please note, 30 armor. So that was 15 armor from the from Maneuverer. Both characters gain 15 armor. That is such a fucking good passive. Maneuverer is such a good passive. Both characters gain 15 armor. That means by shuffling positions, I am constantly working up armor. Tresselford is also wearing armor. Agile, whenever this character moves, they gain 10 armor. So through the act of shifting places with Durwater, Tresselford is gaining 30 armor. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'll take that reserves back. And let's start making some space. Actually, let's just finish this fight, shall we? We are strong. These rabbits is powerful. Oh, hey, another level up. So let's see. Halfway to 7, just turned 7. Okay. Well, first of all, we're definitely taking this. All right, so Durwater is now max level. So, Klaatu, if you are watching this, you asked, how does experience get split at higher level once someone hits max level? My answer to you was, I think that it does not. You asked, does the experience split ignore the max experience character, or and reduce it to a two-way split? So I can try to keep track of how much experience they have. Oh shit! Look at that! Another practice maneuver. That's what I was looking for. Ooh, this is also what I was looking for. Another Kildakin. Hello, Kildakin. How you doing, buddies? Look at that face. You look so world-weary. I'm going to give you $100, and you're going to give me death in a can. Yeah. Yeah. Knife throwers. I'm going to... I have a mantra for knife throwers. I am not going to use weapon cards. I am not going to use weapon cards. Please be very careful about using weapon cards on knife throwers, or they'll fucking kill you. So, bunch of armor right away. Not kidding. They'll just fucking kill you. Okay, that's enough. Well, it's all I've got, so... Let me explain exactly why. So, do you see this knife? I've pointed this out before, but I feel it's worth pointing out every time, because this is one of those things like Carapace, where if you're not paying attention to it, it's just gonna fucking kill you. So, this kunai, this throwing knife over here, all right? So, that is now at 7. Every single time you hit one of these knife throwers, this knives will increase by 1 stack. Every time you use a weapon card, which includes, by the way, this here round shield, every time you use a weapon card, all of them will do 5 damage per stack of knives that they have. So this 7 is 35 damage. I'm so bad at math, and I'm disappointed with myself if I got that wrong. But anyway, so... Durmurder, having maneuverer and 2 practiced maneuvers, means that he can hand out stacks of armor to just everyone on the team. He is just gonna, like, the bunny blender. He's just gonna bunny blender it. Whoop! Hold on. What did I just say? We are not going to use weapon cards. We are not going to use weapon cards. At this point, I absolutely could have used weapons cards, because you notice that these I've been focusing on one of them at a time, which means each individual knife thrower has very few stacks on them, which is great. But good practices, right? Good practices. We're going to work on the back row. Let's get rid of these so that I don't accidentally use them. Okay. Don't really care about this waiver that much. This is not actually giving it back to me, it's just putting it back into my draw pile. You. Take that reserve. Okay. So. You. You. Oh, that's a shame. There we go. Okay, so. Sellsword's Garb. I'm going to put that onto TERROWIN. And that Rondel Dagger we honestly do not need. Okay, do not need a second Chains. Chains are exclusively for the third and final... chains are exclusively for the third and final informant task. We don't really care about it right now. Okay. Now, so that was 6 cards played, 60, 45, 78 armor. Which is good, because these halberdiers fucking suck. fighting strategy, I guess. Do I have anything better? Okay, just gonna hang on for now. All right. So, armor for you. Also, please, these guys have put on something called Zone of Control. Whenever an opponent moves, they're going to gain stacks of charge. So, my moving around is going to start being a bit of a liability as long as there are halberdiers on the street. That being said, all of these guys can suck my entire dick. Could probably have kept the... Nice. I probably could have kept the kick in hand, but... So what I'm looking for now is literally anything that will permit me to swap ranks, and I don't have anything. Okay. What I'm looking for is literally anything that'll permit me to swap ranks so that I can start feeding stamina back into TERROWIN. But, oh hey! Invigorating Blow. Look at, oh, for fuck's sake. Off of the wrong guy! Oh, Tresselfort. That's fine. It's not your fault, Tresselfort. I screwed up. It was me. It was me. It is not you, it's me. What are you doing? 12 plus 24 damage. That is actually that's a huge bit of... It's a fair bit of damage that's incoming. It's pretty scary, huh? Just to point this out, 116, 114, 152 armor, turn 3. Rabbits are a lot stronger than I ever gave them credit for. Mea culpa, rabbits. There we are. I'll take another reserves, sure. And I will also take this here courage. TERROWIN? TERROWIN with extra stamina is great. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Okay. A little bit of a task force. That's fine. Okay. That's less fine. That's less fine. I'm upset about the the armored crossbowmen in the back. They have got to fucking go. They gotta go. Because they can seriously, seriously fuck me up. Ender armored crossbowmen punish drawing additional cards, which is basically my whole thing. That's this entire deck. Is my entire build is just drawing lots of additional cards. Shit. That's fine. I can get that refresh back, I'm sure. Right now, in fact. And again, right now. So seriously, eccentric, maneuverer, light-footed, ardent. And lots and lots and lots of practice maneuvers. That's it. That's this build. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking to get. I'll take that refresh back. Do you see how fucking stupid this is? I mean, like, you're watching this, right? Like, you can see this is really this is ridiculous. Okay, that got that back. Let's... Good. Ha! And that is an elite combat almost completely completed, almost completely done on turn 1. Bunny Blunder, or 3 Rabbit Monty, or Rabbit Railgun. Why don't you tell me in the comments which one you prefer? Hot damn. Okay. We'll take another rotate. I will take another rotate. Will not take any of these. If I really need this. I'm going to keep that. Actually, you know, it's not really that useful, unfortunately. I do need a better. Hang on, because I want the bleed. The bleed is more valuable to me than the retaliation. Okay, so first of all, Master Blacksmith is not that exciting. All he's going to do is, for a tremendous amount of money, he can alter the stats on one of my weapons. He can copy a weapon, which, now that I think of it, I should have done to duplicate my that falchion. That's fine. So, you first. Okay. You. All right. So, let's just fuck everyone up, shall we? Oh, I should have thrown this as well. That was dumb of me. That's fine. Will you just die to your dot? Yeah, you're just going to die to your dot. I need to make some change to them all. I need to make some kind of change to TERROWIN and DURMURDER, because they look too much alike with their almost identical loadouts. Okay. Almost 7. At 8. Okay, good. Don't really need the kick, do I? Double team again. Fucking just great. Oh, you know what? I probably could have swapped with DURMURDER. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna have you get the 2 stacks of Overwhelm, and then you make use of it. Good. Oh, yeah, that's fine. It wasn't the one that I picked the wrong one. This doesn't matter. As long as they are still next to each other, I still get full benefit from... Wow. I honestly kind of even need more cards to more cards that I don't feel bad about discarding. Okay, so you and you. Let's get that reserves back. Reserves again. Sure. And let's just end, shall we? Good. We're all set. I do. Okay, so that's going to be worth 2 level ups for me, and it's both of them are level 7 level ups, which is good. Eh. Stoic is fine. It's not what I really wanted, but it's fine. I'll take a second. I'll take a second eccentric. Now, I've never had multiple eccentrics in hand before. I've never had multiple eccentrics on a team, so I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if one will override the other, or if every 8 cards drawn, I will just basically be able to... I'll just draw 2 things out of my discard. I guess we will find out. Okay. You, all 3 of you, are so lovely. TERROWIN, Durwater, and Tresselford. Holy shit, man. You guys are making me super happy. Is anyone actually hurting? TERROWIN actually is hurting. Okay. Discard the chains, bring back a red powder. Actually, it's just occurred to me, I literally just picked up Stoic for TERROWIN, so in order to get some health back for him, all I gotta do is this. Alright, back up to 71 health, look at that. That's nice. Okay. You'll die to your bleed. All right. All right. Don't mind me. I'm just kind of marveling at the position that we're in. And keep in mind that I could still fuck all of this up and lose everything. We could still very, very easily. I could still very, very easily shit myself and die. It's still entirely possible. Remember, it's our successes, but it's my failures. I would like that rapid bow. Actually? Yes. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Rapid bow, expert bow, whatever. You know what it's called. A second chance at a black market and a second chance at a first chance at a relic knight. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to the black market and pay him a bunch of money to get actually pretty decent stuff. All right, I'm okay with it. Hang on. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so well, let's make the calculating strike a little bit easier to use because I do want to use it every time it's up. Let's put some health onto the invigorating blow, and let's question mark. May as well put this onto a red powder. That's fine. All right, we are absolutely going after the Relic Knight. We're going to need to be a little bit careful about this. We're going after the Relic Knight. I'm going to turn one of my last... I'm going to turn probably Carapace, because it's been less useful lately. I'm going to turn Carapace into Strange Mist so that I can have some health regen, basically. Okay. Also because I don't want to draw Carapace. Well, you know what? That's not actually too bad to draw right now. It's not the end of the world drawing it right now. Because this back row is going to hit him. And this one in the middle will die from it. Have a decent amount of armor. I think we should be okay. So what's going to happen is he is going to hit the front, and then everyone in the back row will attack as well. And because I have Carapace, they took some damage. Not a huge amount, but some damage. I'm going to... It's the Carapace that I'm going to trade out. It's a nice card to have, and I do quite like it. But at the same time, it's not special enough. Like not that it's not special enough. God damn it! What am I saying? It's not special enough. Yeah, I'll say it. Sorry, Carapace. You just weren't special enough. Please don't tell Carapace I said that. It's really, really a very sweet card. It tries very, very hard, and I do like it a lot. It's just that at this point in the game, it's not really what I need. Okay, so it tried to pull... so what happened was, because I have two eccentrics, it tried to pull... It gave me the option of pulling two different cards. So I clicked it once, and then I clicked the same card again, because there's nothing else in there. Hang on. Huh. That's interesting. So it couldn't pull anything... It couldn't pull anything last time, so it waited to this one? I need to test this. I need to test exactly what it is that it's doing. Another refresh is fine. You must not kill the young wolf! I'm going to keep the Carapace after all. I'm going to get rid of this pivot, because I don't really have a lot of preparation. And also, I believe that's one of Durwater's cards, and Durwater already does... Yeah, it is. And Durwater has 3 will, because he started out with 2. Let's test out our scruples, and our scruples are... we're going to remove 3 ruins, which we don't have, and then we are going to fuck these fine gentlemen up. Okay, so... I'm testing a theory. So, refresh and arsenal. So I am, in fact, pulling 2 separate banished cards out of my deck. Goddamn. So if I wanted to, I could actually use Banish as sort of like a back pocket to just keep something until I need it. Get rid of this arsenal. Bring back a refresh. Don't need the strange mist currently. Refresh. And let's get that arsenal back in my hand. Why not? So this is the banish pile. Because of this, my banish pile is now a it's sort of an extra-dimensional doorway in my back pocket where I just keep things that I want to pull out, that I can pull out actually almost at will. Really, like it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult to hit that magic 8 cards with the deck that I currently have. I am getting very, very cocky, and that concerns me because I feel like that is just going to end up getting me killed on the Prince. Because, by the way, 65 fucking charge. 65 charge. 65. What does that look like? It looks like that. Okay. Wow. Quick hands. Okay, I don't really need any of this. Rather, where the hell is the fucking event? I'm getting very concerned about the informant event. There's an informant task. I'm going to be hitting it before the end of this street, and I'm already at 6. I have not. I mean, like, the reason why I'm so concerned is because I mean. It's the reason why I'm doing this on a Thursday night. Is because last time I fucked up and we didn't get to go see the Prince. I'll take that chains back in my hand then, I guess. Huh. Whoops. That's fine. Oh, miscounted. Okay. All right. Whoop. Oh, god damn it. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong card is what I meant to say. I meant to throw the red powder and instead I hit the what the hell is it? Waiver. Which I am by and large pretty unimpressed with. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, like, it's not terrible or anything. But it's not very exciting. Let's get that, and let's get you. Let's get some... we're going to get some stamina back onto TERROWIN by swapping with him. One more time. This is very, very silly. This is very silly. I did mention, I believe, that this this build is broken if I can pull it off. If I can pull it off, it is broken. I was not able to quite pull it off last time, but I still think I did pretty well. And now we are max level. We are 3 level 8 rabbits with another practice maneuver. Thanks very much. Oh, no, none of these. None of these. We're going to forfeit this one. All right, that's it. For fuck's sake. It's just going to be like the last possible one. Okay, so swap you with you. Okay. We're going to throw this into the back row because I want it's the most dangerous. The most dangerous on this board are these armored crossbowmen. They're the ones that I am legitimately concerned about. Halberdiers, to a lesser extent, but it's the crossbowmen that I really, really, really want to. I want to fuck them up. I don't like them. So good. Should have started with that. I want to point out that I am, in fact, loading these fucking halberdiers with a huge amount of strength, so I am going to need to address them, but that will be a problem for later on, XP. Two, three. It's stupid how easy it is to hit that 8. It's really it's I can believe that I went this long without realizing how strong eccentric is, because I have spent almost no time with rabbits, and I'm making up for that now. But holy shit, man, like, rabbits are a lot stronger than we've established this. Rabbits are really fucking strong. So, moving along. Okay, so let's just get rid of you. Just in case. There's no reason for that, but, you know, whatever. Okay, I think I can hold off. I don't really need to do... Okay. I'm going to hold off. Okay. So to begin with. Okay. At this point, honestly, I could just use refresh to banish refresh, just to make some room in my hand, because whoops, wrong one. I know for a fact that it's very easy to get those cards back into my hand. Look at this. Speak of the devil. It's just back right now. I could probably do with a few more damaging cards in my hand. Oh wait, all of my damaging cards are actually in my deck. Hey, look at that. 34 strength. We're done. Now, I picked this one on purpose. There's my fucking escape. Jesus Christ, the last one it possibly could have been. Holy shit, man. Okay. In case you're new, in case you've never seen this before, we need to play. This is the reason why we've been building up these chains, where we just need to play chain cards. Five times. Five times. All right, that's enough of that. Wow, it is so easy. It is ridiculously easy to hit that threshold. Let's get you some more stamina, shall we? We're going to focus on making sure that TERROWIN keeps in stamina. Every time stamina, again, every time TERROWIN swaps places, nope. All right, now at this point, all I'm doing, I don't care about the literally anything else but the I'm going to try to do something that I have literally never managed to do. I'm going to see if it is possible. Is it possible? Is it possible for me to probably not. Probably not. It's going to end up being very unwieldy. What I'm talking to myself about mostly is can I beat this? Can I beat this encounter on turn 1? Is it possible for me to just beat this on turn 1? Because I think I might be able to. I think I might be able to beat this on turn 1. Damn it, wrong one. Did not mean to do that. That's fine. Let's get rid of it again. Alright. Clear some space. Okay, so what I've just done is that chain is now the top card in my draw. Okay, I need a moment. So that encounter was. I've mentioned this several times, but that encounter has actually been nerfed because it used to be awful. Every round, the gate counter would go down by 1. So if you didn't have extra chains in your deck, or if you didn't have a lot of card draw, you could be sat there doing this encounter for real for hours. And I have just beat it on round 1. I don't need any of this. I don't need anything else. Let's get rid of my chains. That's 4 cards. I'm now down to 49 cards. And this is the end. It's the end. Holy shit, man. So, you got any more of them rabbits? You do not have any rabbits. So let's see what you do have. Not bad. I do like that Warhammer, but I don't like anything else. Malkin, it's a no from us. Next time, be a rabbit. This is actually a very. This is Helena. You are one hell of a bear. I like everything that Helena has. I like Gambler. I like Headhunter. I like Titan. I don't like Masochist, Galvanize, or Ruthless. Actually, I do like Ruthless a lot. I like Ruthless a lot, especially with what we have here. I'd like to have Ruthless on one of these rabbits because it turns charge into brutality, which means my next attack layers bleed equal to brutality, which can be pretty intense. Because I don't know if you've noticed this, but it has not been very difficult for me to get my guys' charge up to 30, 40, 50. And you are also here. Okay, goodbye, guys. Next time, be a rabbit. Okay, so here we go, the Warden. Now, this fucker in the back is going to banish the first thing I cast every round. But that doesn't matter. Because I can just constantly pull cards out of my back pocket. Let's just making some space. You spread some armor around. Okay, we're all set. So the first thing Warden's going to do is jump to the back row and make Durwater basically useless for next round, huh? Okay, it's going to suck a little. We can cope, we can cope, we can cope. What did I throw into the back? Practice maneuver is in my... Okay, practice maneuver is in my back pocket. I'm okay with that, because that means I can just get it right back into my hand, theoretically. Theoretically. Good. You're gonna die from your bleed. Okay. Practice maneuver back in hand, and reserves. That is your practice maneuver, is it? It's yours. Oh, okay, so... Rabbit railgun. It's just what we do. It's just what we do. Rabbit railgun. Okay. No, there's nothing. Okay. What are you doing? Fine. He's going to hit my back row and draw them all into the front, which is going to suck because it means that this reserves will be useless. So we are not going to pull back our... We're not going to be relying on reserves anymore. That sucks. But it's not that bad. It's fine. just gonna fucking swap around and around and around, and every time we do, we're just gonna throw huge amounts of armor all over absolutely everybody. Alright, let's get some of these refreshes back into our... That's unfortunate. I want refreshes back into my banish pile. Instead, he really fucked me by pulling... Well, not fucked me. He hurt me by pulling me into the front row. And I'm annoyed by that, actually. So let's get you right back here so that we can still... So that now I can actually get something out of this reserves. And also, I can still make use... 51, huh? I can still make use of the double team. Use you to banish you, and this should actually... Nope, not quite. Okay. Okay, I'm actually not going to discard anything. Double team. Strange mist. Uh-oh, hey! What was up with that bleed that you threw around? But you were proud of that bleed, huh? I'm taunting him. Like, I some time ago, and for a while, I have made the argument that the warden is actually more than likely a good person in a bad situation. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. His boss is a prick. He's the captain of the guard, man. Like he guards the crown, not the feckless pissant wearing it. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate what we are doing. Did I have 2 rotates? Really? I guess I must have. Because, I mean, like, it's the movement that matters. Refresh. Okay. So first of all, if I do this on the warden, it's just going to... Yeah, okay, so instead... Wow, exactly 25! That's impressive. One. Oh, I wonder what's happening with that. I won't look too deeply into it. For some reason, I'm not getting 2 back, but I'm not super concerned about it. He's going to die from this. The bleed and the poison will knock him down. Is it because they're on different... It's because they're in the front now? I wonder. Good. Okay. I mean, I'm mocking him. Like, look at... Oh, God, this fucking scene. It's not his fault. His boss is a prick. It's not going to stop us. But it's not his fault. Okay, so, acid test incoming. Let's see if this build can take on the prince. I am not guaranteed to win the upcoming encounters. Well, I mean, Spymaster notwithstanding. But I'm not guaranteed to win against the prince. I can very easily lose. A really bad turn 1 can just end me. See, look at that. Like, that's a really bad turn one. I got literally none of the... Ooh. What? Okay, well, let's just put you back where you came from. With the rest of the rabbits. Why is it not pulling back 2 suddenly? Very suddenly, it is... Okay, instead it's delayed. I wonder why. I wonder what's happening there. There's some... Oh, for fuck's sake. Klaatu, it's just occurred to me that I was going to pay attention to the experience gains incoming, and I totally fucking forgot. I'm not even high. Like, I stopped taking the edibles before I started doing this so that because I wanted to be able to actually interact with people without flying off into fucking rambling nonsense. And look at this. Like, it didn't matter in the end. I just totally forgot. And now I'm drawing 2 back again. Okay, I don't know what the fuck. I'm... sure, okay. All right. Hold on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Is that almost the end of you? This is the end of you. Goodbye, Spy Master. It's been real. Okay. This could very easily blow right the fuck up in my face. Okay. So, lots of shit goes on in this fight. Obelisk is our first target. We are going to kill Obelisk. Starting off with this much movement in hand is great. That's exactly what I need to see. And I'm going to favor swapping with TERRORWIN so I can make the most out of the light-footed. Literally just said, fucking whatever. I should learn by now not to pay any attention to the shit that comes out of my fucking mouth. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Nope. Didn't. Fuck's sake. What I'm going to do is, well, yeah, I'm just gonna immediately pull it back into my hand, I guess. Now, that's refresh. Refresh is now back in, that's, okay, so. I banished the arsenal. I banished the arsenal with... What did I banish the arsenal with? I refresh, okay. Bounce it right back into my hand. Now I have Law of Exchange. I'm going to use Law of Exchange to banish the arsenal, which will allow me to pull the refresh back into my hand. That'll let me pull my arsenal back into my hand. Let's see. I use the refresh to banish the falchion, which is the least potentially damaging thing in my hand currently. 16. I have got 9 stacks of Overwhelm. 16. Okay, refresh is now back in my hand. So, digging deep. I want to keep that rush. Is Carapace really the only thing I'm going to get rid of? Yeah, Carapace, I guess, is the only thing we get rid of. Okay. So. Don't need the flurry currently. I guess I'll just take the flurry back, shall I? Alright. That's basically all I'm going to be able to do for this round. So, we're going to cap this off by fucking Obelisk. Okay. I feel pretty good about that. Anything else I can possibly do? Obelisk being dead in the first round is... it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. And they can't get through my fucking armor. Look at that. Obelisk is the most dangerous person on their side because he constantly shuffles your everything he does, swaps your dudes' position, which is good for my guys because they will get the benefit from being moved. But I want them all to stay in the back so that they can get the benefit from reinforce. And also, the constant shuffling makes it very difficult to determine where the damage is going to be incoming. Things get very chaotic very quickly, and when things get chaotic in this game, shit tends to fall apart. We're going to get rid of these shadows. You are going lagging behind a little bit on armor. Good. Okay, armor back up. Let's get that refresh back. And that falchion. Hey, there you are, buddy. Banish the strike. Let's... And another reserve. Man, my hand is full. Okay, that's fine. Let's do a couple. I'm gonna clear up some room in my hand. Am I going to clear up some room in my hand? I thought I was going to clear up some room in my hand. Reserves. And reserves. Okay. So that's basically, well, actually, hang on. All right. Let's boot everybody onto the same avenue, shall we? And what else shall we do? That's about enough. Okay. Okay, good. I have enough to actually pull in some cards next round. And they don't have the capacity to actually hurt me. They don't have the capacity to hurt me. They'll never get through my armor as long as I keep moving. And I'm going to keep moving. Like this. Also, double teams. Double teams. Again, fully homogeneous team. Double teams. Basically tailor-made for that. Next is going to be Endress. Let's get refresh and refresh. Excuse me. Clear some room. Okay, we're going to clear some room. By which I mean to say we're going to banish some shit. Okay. Armor up. There's a card. There's a card that permits you to. So the if this was true, Rabbit Railgun, there is a particular card that allows you to convert all of your armor into a single hit. It zeroes out your armor, and you take your armor and you deal damage equal to your armor, which 199. So that would be the Railgun hit. But honestly, I mean, like it's not like we're lagging behind in terms of damage. He'll die to his bleed. Go fuck yourself, Endress. You're a piece of shit. It's just Gladius. Don't need that carapace. Who are you aiming at? Okay. So, start off with, it's been a bit since we've had any overwhelm. That'll do, just those two. Banish the waiver. I'm still talking to myself. I understand. I'm still talking to myself. I don't need to be talking to myself anymore. This is no longer a scary fight. Killing Obelisk plucks the teeth out of this fight. You can still lose. Don't get me wrong. You can still lose, but you're less likely to by a lot. I'm constantly swapping TERROWIN, not just to continually increase his armor, but also, remember, he's got light-footed, so I am replenishing his ability to deal damage by doing this. Okay. Oh, man, it would have been much better if that one actually killed him. But whatever. Okay. So that'll kill you. And now we're done. It's just the prince. And the prince ain't shit. He can be dangerous when he has a full team behind him. But when he does not, he is not. He's not scary without his Kingsman. All of his attacks, for example, deals 10 damage. Damage is increased by 10 for every Kingsguard alive. So this can be a 40 damage strike. And one of them, not Endress. I always forget the name of the one, Gladius. I believe that Gladius can throw around... either Endress or Gladius can throw around Overwhelm, or maybe it is Obelisk. Fucking, I don't know. One of them can throw around Overwhelms. It is a thing that can, in fact, happen. What I'm trying to do right now is just rev up for one big fuck off hit. Just one huge fucking hit. 34, not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Needs more strength. Fresh. And a sprinkling of red powder. And a little bit more strength. Will this kill you? Probably not. So let's pull a few more cards, shall we? Okay. 53 times 150%. Will this kill you? Let's find out. Okay, so that was the Bunny Blender, or 3 Rabbit Monty, or the Rabbit Railgun. I think that the Rabbit Railgun is probably the best way of the coolest name for it, but all 3 names are very, very, very silly. And that is how it goes, and that's how it works. Those are the cards that you are looking for, those are the passives that you're looking for, and that's the prince that you will be stabbing in the face and throwing over the wall. All of you, please have a very healthy and a happy 4th of July. If you are not American, please have a very happy and a healthy, just an average Thursday. I love you all. Please be good to each other, and I will see you next time.